Dan George with Ben Shalom. Ben, just sum up your emotions from, a pretty crazy night.
Yeah, massive relief. Fantastic night from start to finish. Just a great card, but for Fraser Clark, so proud of him. That was raw emotion. What again? This sport's just crazy. The things that happen to these fighters and the things that they have to deal with. October 12th was a tough night. Tonight was a fantastic night. The ups and downs of boxing, hey, and everyone performed really well. Great to see Tyler Denny back out there as well. Good to see Sam Eggington, Lee Cutler. Great fight, gutted for Lee, but great win for Sam. And then Ben Whittaker against all the doubters and the hatred and the criticism and the abuse and everything that he has to go through, and he dealt with it so well. And to do it after 10 fights, incredible, really.
Just seeing in the press conference there, you saw that kind of raw emotion of him breaking down and kind of letting out that emotion that's been trapped inside for the last 6 months.
Yeah, listen, he's a human being. He's 27 years old, and people want to prey on his downfall, and that can be heavy at times. Millions of followers and so much attention and so much hatred. It really feels like at times, and it's horrible to see. But I've worked with Eubank Jr. a long time, and I've always been admired how he deals with things. And early on in your career, fighters just usually grow a tough skin over time. So for Ben to take this early, I was concerned. Because the attention he gets is crazy at this stage of his career, but he's dealt with it so well, and that was the emotion. And he'll never have. I don't think he'll be hard pushed to have a night with as much pressure of this night for the rest of his career. And so to have ticked that box, we know he has the talent, but now to tick that mental box, phenomenal, like crazy.
What do you think comes next for him? Because, of course, we're both very familiar with the current British and Commonwealth light heavyweight champion, Louis Edmondson. I'm sure he'll want to pick up, belts like the British, Commonwealth, European titles. Could you see a match-up, against someone like Edmondson potentially?
Yeah, listen, he's ready for everything now. He's got Andy Lee there. I'm very happy with that. And the world's his oyster. I want him to just chill out, have a couple of weeks, come to Eubank next week, come and see another win for our stable. But yeah, just relief.
I want to ask you about Lee Cutler because having spoken to him in his changing room, he's really gutted. Felt like, the stoppage came at a time when he was starting to capitalise and grow into the fight, and there's a real kind of frustration there. Yeah. They'd be really keen on like a rematch. How do you see it?
Listen, he needs to get another opportunity, and you saw it with the fight against Stephen McKenna. He does come into fights, and he does get stronger, and he's fit and he's strong, and I believe he probably does win those last 2 rounds. But Sam's done extremely well to win as well, and I do think he was the rightful winner. They'll both get more opportunities because they're entertaining fighters and they're entertaining the fans. And Lee's made a big name on a big show tonight, chief support, so we'll get more opportunities.
There's been talk that they'd love to go back down to Bournemouth and sell out that Bournemouth International Centre. Lee would love to headline a show like that. Could you see him still having those opportunities?
I think so. Obviously, Chris Billing-Smith fights next week, so I think maybe look at those two together after this fight and see if we can do a big showdown in Bournemouth.
And just on CBS, coming back after that loss against Zerdo was really tough, but he seems more motivated than ever. And Brandon Glanton's, he's someone that's game. He's going to give him a good test.
Absolutely. It's a fantastic fight. It's not just a good test, it's a really tough test. It could win fight of the night. If Chris has got anything left, he'll win. But if he's not, he could be in trouble because it's a proper elite cruiserweight fight and could steal the show. Great to see Chris back out this quickly. It's the week of the comebacks, it feels like, so I'd like to see another one from Chris.
And the talk is, of course, that WBC title. We'd love to go down that route. That's why he's fighting Glanton. Is that something you'd like to provide for him? Get him an opportunity to fight, Badu Jack and Michaelian are fighting, aren't they? So I'm sure he'd love the winner of that fight if he was to beat Glanton.
That's the holy grail. That's what we want. Obviously, we've got to make it worthwhile for the champion, but that's the title that he wants. That's the title that's avoided him, and we'd love to make that fight.